Bitcoin and Ethereum, what's his next move? Let's find out in the charts here, shall we? Oh my God, Bitcoin is breaking out. I'm going to show you that, hey, this is real and this is going to be a very big move. We're going to talk about where this move is going and how far it's going, along with Ethereum. And also we're going to take a look at the dominance in today's video. Oh my goodness, we got an action-packed video tonight for you, all of you guys. So make sure you sit down, hit the like button, hit the subscribe, bell button and all, because it's gonna be great. Oh, wow. I think we're back on in the bull mode, right? I know it's a little bit premature. I know that. 45K breakout, 4-hour close above the 45K level is where we are solid, right? In bull mode territory. We're going to talk about why that is in today's episode. My goodness, the bull is back and I am excited. Okay, so if you're interested in trading this, you can do that. Bybit.davincij15.com or femex.davincij15.com. Links are in the description below. Make sure you check that out and be a part of this party. Right? But remember, right, this is a leverage exchange. They could wipe you out, so make sure you know what you're doing before you go ahead and do any kind of leverage trading. Okay, let's get on to sharing my screen here. Man, let me just go to the daily first, right? Just show you something here. Let me show you something. The daily, you can see, right? Around the 45, let's just say the $45,500 level. Once we break above that, the $45,850 level, that's a lot. That would be the clear indication that we've created a new higher high for the first time since all of this. All of this. That's the first higher high. Right, and you can say you can't point to anything that's like higher high, because this move down is high and then back down, right? And we still didn't make any new high. Didn't make the new high from this previous one right here, right? You can say that this is a higher high, right? Of course, when we were coming down and it didn't come back and go higher than that, so that's it, right? You can see that, right? Same right here, right up here, we came down, came back up, and didn't create a new higher high, so that's that. You can say, well, wait a minute, this is a higher high than this one. Well, unfortunately, we broke the low. Yeah, right here. This low, so that effectively does not count as a high, right? So now, once we haven't broken the lows here, right? As you see, we haven't broken this low right here. So let me just highlight that low. Just Control Z. You see this low is not as, this low is a lower low than this low, and this low over here, or maybe over here, right? This low is higher than this low, and this low right here is higher than this low. Again, we did it again right here. So if we just clear all this, what do we have here? We are looking at, let's just go down a little bit lower on the time frames. Yes, you can see it clearly. We have a W. This W, right? This W means that we've already broken above this W, right? You see, this is the line in the sand to break above it. We broke above it, came back a little bit, tested your resolve, right? And boom, we are continuing higher. So this is a clear W, so we are breaking it higher to this level. So this first W stop target, right, is at the 48,300-ish level. So if you're taking that W on the run here, go right ahead, right? Make sure you set proper stop losses, right? It's time to buy into this right now. I would, if you're going on if you're trying to buy right now because we've missed a W, you're looking for some sort of Wing pattern on the lower time frames. Do not FOMO in here, right? Do not. Just don't do it. Just don't, right? If anything, right? you're buying, you want to buy around this area, right here. I'm doing exactly that. Buying in that area, right? This is where you want to be a buyer, right about here where this last W breakout happened. If it doesn't come to it, it doesn't come to you. You just have to let it go, right? And then look for another entry point, right? You don't want to buy. You don't want to chase markets. Don't chase the market because that's an easy way to get wrecked. So let's not do that, right? Let's not get wrecked, okay, people? All right, you should set your stop loss, of course. If you're doing this, if you're going in on this trade, right? You want to follow me on that trade. Make sure you set your stop loss. Unfortunately, it has to be right down around this low here. A little bit brutal, right? It's a big pain. So make sure your losses are not that big. Should it take you down there? You could always take it to this lower stop here, but the chances of it being stopping you out right about there at the $43,900 level is high. So really the $43,600 level is the right stop loss. Should it come down to approximately the $44,100 level, that's where you should be looking to gain some entries. Now, there's another way, of course, for you to find an entry. You could always just use at the lower time frames, maybe use Rockin Brainer to help you find that entry, right? You can see right now it already hit the flash to buy, right? You're looking for a sell, then another buy signal, so you're waiting for that to occur. Once we have that buy signal, you should hit that buy signal, right? Once you see another buy signal, right? Assuming that you get a sell signal first, because it's not going to show you another buy signal until it gives you a sell signal. You can see this thing take off. Look at this. Looks like there was a nice Davo. Look at that. There's a Davo trade right there in the the matched up on the 15-minute right there on the indicators. That's so beautiful, right? Wow, that's excellent. So yeah, that was a solid Davo trade right there. Amazing. I wonder. I notice I don't usually have my Davo on here. I guess my Davo has been removed. I'm gonna have to add that back into the list of what's it called? My indicators here. Okay. Well, if you're interested in getting the Rockin Brainer, make sure you head over to payments.rockinbrainer.io right now and subscribe for even 1 month, because man, you can make that money back especially in this bull. Now that we're in almost this bull market, not quite yet, but we're almost there. And I feel that this is an opportunity for everyone to make some easy cash using the Rockin Brainer indicator. That's really simple, dead simple. Make sure you be a part of the Davitar, right? We're always adding more information here. Make sure you join us, right? And yeah, we are going to be announcing soon, very soon, the drop date. So make sure that you get on our both our Discord and our email list if you want to participate and get some free whitelists. Okay. Let's head over to Ethereum. Well, you can see that it broke out right from here. Once it broke this, this downward trend line, poof. And of course, we've got clear Wing-ish happening here. We just broke out of a major W right there. You can see. And then you can say, well, this is a smaller one that we broke out of, and then we've already probably accomplished that W. And there it is. So let's focus on the one that's working right now. So this one, don't be surprised if we come back into it before we go higher. That's around the $3,000-ish mark, 3,029. So look around for it to come past the 3,029 or test it before we go a lot higher. but no guarantees from the managers. This thing could continue higher just as it is. We're talking a big move, right? This thing could go as high as, let's see here. This is the first move, actually. You know what? I forgot to talk about the second move for Bitcoin, right? But here's the first move for Ethereum, and that takes us to 3,700. The next one, right? Because this is a bigger W there. We can say that this bigger move could take us. Let's go take this bigger move, and we'll jump back to Bitcoin and see where the bigger move is on Bitcoin quickly. So this move has a possibility of taking us all the way to Holloway. Yes, the $4,500 mark. That's going to be a rough one. It might not make it all the way. There's too much resistance heading up that direction. So I'm skeptical of it taking out that area. But who knows? Who knows? Federal Reserve's got our back. They got with the printing press. So yeah, it might take us up there. Okay, alrighty. Let's quickly hop back to Bitcoin and go back to the 4 hour and look at the bigger W that's forming here. That bigger W, just in case you guys don't see it, right, is I believe, well, this one right here. If we go this. Right here and right there. And so we take this move once we break above the 45,000. Oops. And once we break above the 45,000, this is going to take us some spectacular highs. Let's see here. Right, maybe even higher than the 52, which brings us even further closer to breaking. Yes, there we go, breaking up higher. I mean, the 52 level, I would say, is not that relevant anymore. I mean, yeah, it's great if we break above it, but 52,000, right, is where 55,000 is the target. 56,000 is the target once we break above the 45K. So hammer them buys, right? Make sure you set some stop losses and make sure you mitigate your risks and not go all in on that on this particular breakout. Because why is that? Because you know what? Trading is not guaranteed. It's any kind of technical analysis is based on probabilities. It's the higher probability that we'll go higher, not a guarantee once we break above the $45,000 mark. So make sure you do proper risk management. Okay. Let me just bring up some crypto bubbles to see what's going on. What? Oh my God! Look at all this green here. It looks like we've got a little bit of Bitcoin, a cryptocurrency. The altcoins are just exploding. And if you want to, take advantage of that, right? You can learn the little lady strategy and to sell half on a double and make some money, right, on your portfolio, just using the simple little old lady strategy, which has done well for me in the past. Okay, just head over to the videos are free. Just head over to davincicodes.net/videos and check that out. Let's head back to here. Now, I really thought that the alts were dead. Alts were dead, right? Once we reversed from this was like, oh my God, nightmare, right? Absolute nightmare. But now we've reversed the other way, right? And it's not absolute, right? But it's looking better and better as we've triple topped up here, right? And created lots of M's up to yin yang that haven't been fallen through yet. And you can see that this M here, right, will break this resistance level of 42%, 42.6% or something like that. 42.39. Once we break in below the 42.39, yes, we're going to continue sliding down, breaking down. Let's see here.
we can go probably break the break. Let's just see here. I would say if we hold hold around the 41 level, that's not a good sign. We should break into the in between the 41,000 and the 40%. I'm sorry, 41% and the 40%. Sorry. So my mind's stuck on Bitcoin. Bitcoin's price. And we are looking at the dominance of Bitcoin, right? So, all right, so between the 41% and the 40%, if we break down further, then, you know, as long as we break below the 39.15, it's just the bottom falls out. That's it. It's off to the races on altcoins, like in a big way. Big way. Massive. Colossal. Insane. Right? And yeah, so you make sure you use the little A strategy to get more Bitcoin, because that's what we want, right? We have the Bitcoin as the currency of choice, not dollars. Because why? Well, because I know and you know that Bitcoin's real, Bitcoin's here to stay, and you need to be a part of it. Cheers.